Navigator with gray leather interior, TV, and a Sony PlayStation. In his Navigator the next day, Bags passed me his pager and told me to look at the message. It was from Ja Rule's label mate, CADILLAC TAH. They're over here right now, come get 'em. CADILLAC was referring to Ja and Irv. You see that, right? Bags turned to me and said, "They own man lined them up for me. We just robbed them niggas for their chains."
Yo, what the fuck is the deal, world? It's your boy SDJ, Say Dat Jay. Listen, www.sdjtv.com. That's where you can find everything. That's www.sdjtv.com. One spot for all the content. Besides that, I got a single dropping every day that's featuring BSM DZ. Every day, that's on all platforms. Make sure you run that up every day. Say That Jay featuring BSM DZ every day. But enough about that. I got a serious one for y'all today. Tonight, whenever you're watching this. This one's a little serious. And I realized yesterday on Clubhouse that people don't understand this shit. Well, let me break this down. Okay. In 2011, rapper Prodigy, rest in peace, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, released a book. He released a book. I forget what it was titled, but he wrote a book, kind of like a memoir, kind of like a journal. It was an autobiography, whatever you want to call it. But it was a book about his life. In this book, he told a lot of stories about this guy named E Moneybags. How he was his friend, how they hung out a lot, and how E Moneybags was a really notable character, especially on the New York scene in the mid-90s, late 90s, mid-90s. So this E Moneybags character is somebody I don't really want to talk too much about because I don't know too much about him. But I know he did pass away. And in Prodigy's book, he documented the beef he had with the Supreme Team. If you guys don't know who the Supreme Team is, the Supreme Team was Kenneth McGriff's crew. Guess you would call it a crew. Supreme Team was well known mid-late 90s, 2000s, mid-late 90s, late 80s, up in there. Well known on the New York side of things, East Coast, well known. I don't really want to know what they was known. I don't really know what they were known for. I don't want to say what they was known for. But McGriff was a very powerful guy, powerful figure, late 80s, 90s, powerful figure. E Moneybags had a beef with the Supreme Team that lasted a while. According to Prodigy's book, that is. Going off of Prodigy's book. E Moneybags is beefing with the Supreme Team. Some people died. And if you don't know, the Supreme Team was down with Murder Inc. Supreme was, at least, was down with Murder Inc. at a time where Murder Inc., you know, was real hot. Murder Inc. is Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, Ashanti. Supreme was really close with Irv Gotti. Prodigy put in his book that Supreme took Irv Gotti under his wing, and they were planning on doing business before Supreme ultimately went to jail. Ultimately, he did go to jail, and that stopped a lot of shit that was going on. But the connection is that, like I showed you in the beginning of this video, Prodigy alleged that Murder Inc. member CADILLAC TAH gave Irv Gotti's whereabouts and location to E Moneybags. Now, if you didn't hear what I just said, Cadillac Tah, rapper out of New York, rapper out of Queens, New York, was down with Murder Inc. in the height. And you know, if that went over your head, he gave up information to E Moneybags, which was E Moneybags was on some Kanan Stark shit. From the stories that they say, Moneybags was on some Kanan Stark shit. If you don't watch Power, who could I'm not gonna refer to him as Omar, but he was one of them type of niggas, man, like Lamar from BMF. If y'all ain't watch BMF, if y'all don't know who motherfucking Kanan Stark is, you might know who Lamar is. Like, he was on some shit like that. Like, he was a very, 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 I would say, feared individual. It's from the stories that you hear in these interviews. E Moneybags is that was. Now, I say all that to say this. Whenever IRV GOTTI is mentioned, I mean, whenever this is mentioned, IRV GOTTI, he plays, he acts like he doesn't want to talk about it. Prodigy book made a lot of headlines back in the day when it came out. It was a whole lot of shit kicked up when that book dropped. And this was one of the topics of Cadillac Tah giving out IRV GOTTI's information to a nigga that he was beefing with that was on some Kanan Stark shit. Now, I don't know Cadillac Tah. Talked to him on Clubhouse. I don't know that man. He made a good point. If he had done something like that, I'm pretty sure IRV GOTTI and him would have to have had a conversation, you know, that could have led to more than just a conversation. This is a really, 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 really sticky motherfucking situation due to the fact that people died and it was a serious goddamn beef. You know, rest in peace to E Moneybags. You know, I will say that. WACK got involved, casual WACK fashion, you know, because he's an ally of Cadillac Tah, and if IRV GOTTI ain't motherfucking discrediting the story of what Prodigy said, then WACK feels like Cadillac Tah should have a goddamn beef with motherfucking IRV GOTTI, which makes a whole lot of motherfucking sense. But at the end of the day, like I just said before, Cadillac Tah and IRV GOTTI had to have had a conversation and had to have came to mutual grounds. I don't see that happening. But let me know what y'all think about that. Me personally, I hope this shit all goes away. I hope this shit fades off. It's looking like this conversation, this topic is gonna fade off. But I just have to let people know, you know, you're gonna get the real shit over at motherfucking EFFYOUTV. It's troll free, live free. We keeps it real over this motherfucker here, boy. Subscribe, like, comment, talk to me. I'll talk back. It is what it is, man. I'm out this motherfucker, man. Hopefully I never got to talk about this shit again. One track day. Say That Jay. It's the murder. This fun. You know. Yeah. I don't do nothing for show. Yeah. I don't do nothing for show. I need that the realest you ever seen before. We is that wherever you wanna, we can go. Wherever, baby. No jet lag, never seen pistol snuck in before. We do that. That is so scandalous. Yeah, shit, freak, she can handle it.